It's time for This Week in Wrestling History.
Wrestling fans, I'm Sean Beckerman and welcome to This Week in Wrestling History. This is where we will turn back the clock to remember the benchmark moments in the history of professional wrestling. Courtesy of the Beyond the Bell podcast, this week we remember the week of March 18th to March 24th. We open up our wrestling timeline to 1976. Wahoo McDaniel wins the Crockett Cadillac Cup tournament in Richmond, Virginia. In 1983, WWF World Champion Bob Backlund defeated Intercontinental Champion Don Morocco in a Texas death match. In 1985, Ivan and Nakia Koloff defeated Dusty Rhodes and Manny Fernandez for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. In 1991, the WWF presented a monster 15-match WrestleMania 7 before 16,158 fans at the Sports Arena in Los Angeles, California. The event got a 2.8 buy rate. WrestleMania 7 was originally scheduled to be held at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. However, it was decided to move the event to the arena next door. The WWF stated that a threat had been issued toward the company due to Sergeant Slaughter's Iraqi sympathizer character, as this was just weeks after Operation Desert Storm. It has also been said that this was due to low ticket sales for the 92,000-seat stadium. In 1994, WrestleMania 10 was held at Madison Square Garden. Announced attendance was 19,444. In a tremendous match, Owen Hart pinned Bret Hart with a roll-up. In what was one of the most talked about WrestleMania matches of all time, WWF Intercontinental Champion Razor Ramon defeated Shawn Michaels to become the undisputed Intercontinental Champion. The rotunda of the Garden was turned into the first ever fan fest with exhibits and autograph signings for the WWF fans. In 1995, WCW held the first annual uncensored pay-per-view event at the Tupelo Coliseum in Tupelo, Mississippi, featuring the Yappa Pie strap match. In 1997, the Slammy Awards were held at the West End Hotel in Chicago, Illinois, 2 nights before WrestleMania 13. The new sensation of the Squared Circle was presented by Ahmed Johnson. The award winner was none other than Rocky Maivia. WrestleMania 13 takes place in 1997, the location, Chicago, Illinois, at the Rosemont Horizon. 18,211 were in attendance to see Bret Hart defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin in a no-holds-barred I Quit match with Ken Shamrock as the special guest referee. This is where the double turn took place, where Bret Hart became a heel, Austin a babyface, and quite possibly saving the WWF and creating the Attitude Era. In 1999, ECW held the second annual Living Dangerously pay-per-view at the Convention Center in Asbury Park, New Jersey. ECW World Champion Taz defeated FTW World Champion Sabu with Bill Alfonso after Sabu passed out while locked in the Taz mission to unify both titles. In 2001, the announcement that shook the wrestling world was made. The World Wrestling Federation announced its purchase of World Championship Wrestling from Turner Broadcasting System, a division of AOL Time Warner, ending the Monday Night War era. This week saw the final editions of Monday Nitro and WCW Thunder. In 2004, the WWF held their draft lottery between Raw and SmackDown during an edition of Raw from the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. In memoriam this week, Big John Studd died at the age of 46. Studd, trained by Killer Kowalski, went on to become a huge star during the WWF's national expansion in the 1980s, feuding with Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant while being managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan. Remember, fans, for all things nostalgia in the world of professional wrestling and sports entertainment, tune in to Beyond the Bell via the SNS Radio Network, as each week we cover classic moments with old school themes. For This Week in Wrestling, I'm Sean Beckerman signing off, and I'll see you at the matches.